What's going on, WishBound? Welcome back to the 5th episode of Fated for Fortune, as we left off on quite a big cliffhanger last episode. The party made their way into the town of Aranine, which for some reason they found out is very heavily linked to Arasil. Who would have found that? Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that Aranine is linked to Arasil? Gideon's subtle plot twists are just so amazing. But this is a very, very interesting episode. It ended with them meeting the Lich King, as Lucas' son had a amazing showing against the Lich King, and it ended off with them teleporting to his castle, not as prisoners, but as mutual people that are willing to have a conversation about how to go forward with this. The Lich King was very much so adamant about getting out all the information that he could about you guys, but with an amazing roles and amazing dialogue from Lucas' son, they now have a chance to talk with the third highest ranking person in Arasil's party. As we're going to get right into it, I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to narrate this from a different perspective than immediately Lucas' son. I'm going to start off with John Mark, and I'm going to move my way down until we fully make it to Lucas. John Mark, last we left off on last episode, you were fully in a black, fully inky blackness all the way around you, and you had a conversation with the Lich King. Now, I'm going to hand over a lot of narrative to you right now. You're in a dream state, a full dream state. What are you seeing right now? This is a lot of narrative things, but you're in a dream state. What are you seeing at this point?
So Caesar's dreaming. He's the sleepiest one, obviously, went out first. But in his dreams, Caesar will often recount images from his past. He will often see people that he used to, see regularly that he doesn't anymore. Caesar will dream about his father. He will dream about the village that he grew up in. Sometimes those are good dreams. Sometimes those are nightmares. But yeah, in this moment, he's probably, just dreaming that he's sitting down eating dinner with his father when he was still alive, and just enjoying his father's cooking, but without a care in the world, because they're just in their little cottage eating a meal together after a hard day of labor.
Gotcha. Drew, what does your dream state look like?
Arden's dreams are very hazy, I guess, because you can't exactly see and concrete image memories, but he kind of dreams of hazy statues and some great hazy halls, and then that kind of fades away to the people that have been important in his life. He sees, not sees, but I guess senses his mother and Godfrey and a little hazy Darius, although that one kind of has recently been, the form of it has been shifting more recently. Almost as if the idea of what he is less concrete now. And Godfrey is also wearing a cowboy hat.
That makes sense. So as you guys kind of start fading out of that dream state, you guys kind of start to reawaken a little bit. Can I have both of you guys roll a d20 for me real quick? Just flat. Just tell me what you get on the d20. 12. Gotcha. So John Mark, you wake up a little bit earlier than Drew does. And I'll describe to you guys simultaneously what's happening, but I will definitely give narrative to Caesar first. You start to awaken, and the first thing that you see is a long, expansive sky all the way around you. One thing that you immediately notice is that there is a tint to the sky for some reason. And the tint is because it's nighttime around you, but inherently you see that for some reason the sky is tinted red. It's red all the way around, but it's a very slight tint because it's dark outside.
That's normal.
Exactly. Immediately, as soon as you wake up, you look to your left and you see, on your left, you see Lucas' son looking directly straight forward. As you kind of turn around a little bit, you start to see the expansion of exactly how high up you are right now. You can't exactly estimate, but you would guess around 15 to 16 stories off the ground right now.
Yeah.
As you see an ever-expanding forest around you. And you're an experienced adventurer, so you've been around Eldrimore pretty often. And Drew, I'll say that you're waking up at this point as well, so this is the part where it's kind of simultaneous. You guys look out, and you immediately notice that you guys are no longer in Eldrimore. You're no longer in the country that you've been for most of your guys' entire lives, as you guys start to realize that the worst thing that could have happened did. As you guys turn around, and at this point, I will say that we start where we left off last episode. And that is you guys turning around and seeing Idro, not Igdrid, the Lich Lord, but the person that you did the magic trick for, sitting on a throne saying, "Let's talk." What do you guys do in this scenario?
You are a liar. I showed you my magic. You are the guy.
Immediately, as soon as John Park immediately goes on the defensive, he goes, "Oh, whoa, whoa. This is a civil discussion. Please calm down."
Why on earth would you disguise yourself as a friend, as an ally,
Caesar,
and then betray me?
one moment, please. Igdrid?
Igdrid.
Igdrid.
Is this Idro or Igdrid?
So Idro is Igdrid.
Okay.
But this is currently the body of Idro.
Igdrid, first, I want to start by thanking you for your hospitality. I see that this is a large tower full of what I can imagine only to be terrors inside. And you have done exactly what we've agreed upon. You have awoken my friends. I kind of gesture to my guys here. And you have led us into your throne room. I thank you for this. I thank you for your wish for peace. And as we were talking, what looks to be on the other side of the world, I think you and I have a lot in common. I think we are on a mission from a monarch who has sent us to destroy things and people, and you are too. I can see that you're under some sort of spell, and you alluded that that this god is giving you life.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, what do you want? Not what does this god want out of you, but what do you want?
I want to talk to her again.
You want to talk to this god again?
Yes. When you guys let out Zenith, the connections to the main three gods was severed. She has messed with the spirit realm, and she has done a multitude of things that has severed the connection to all gods from people that are able to hear her, hear them in any way. So currently, what I'm trying to do is get any information that I can out of you guys before you guys get killed by one of the three generals.
The three generals of
The three gods.
each god has a general.
Yes.
They're sent after us.
Well, the generals are trying to figure out as much information as they can, just like I am. We are all flying blind. It's like if you guys didn't have Evan. My ruler has disappeared, and inherently, you guys know something about it.
Why do you serve this ruler, this god?
It's a very, very long and lengthy discussion.
Well, this is a very long and lengthy tower, and I don't see any way we can get out of it.
Exactly. So inherently, you have to play by my rules. Please tell me what you know about Zenith.
Listen, what we know is very limited. Here's what I know, and this is what's important. These gods, we were informed by our king that they're monopolizing the magic that exists.
Mm-hmm.
These gods are not powerful in the way that the word God would lead you to believe.
Mm-hmm.
That all of this magic that exists in the world, they're monopolizing it, they're taking it for themselves.
Yes.
And all of these magic doers, the reason they're able to grow their followings to these big, cults, is because the only way we can access this magic is through them,
Mm-hmm.
right? I know that these gods are oppressive, and I know that we can liberate the magic users. I know we can liberate yourself. You've mentioned before that you are a servant. I think a better word may be slave.
Mm-hmm.
You serve this god, and you serve her, and for what?
300 years ago, I died in the battlefield. And 300 years ago, I had a wife and kids, ones that wouldn't have been able to live if I wasn't around. I got given a second chance to provide for those kids and my wife. Now, they passed away a long time ago. But being given that chance is enough for me to serve by any means possible. But that doesn't matter right now. What matters to me is that I need to find out exactly what happened to Arasil, and you guys know information, and you guys are withholding it from me.
Ingrid, we're not trying to withhold information.
Then why aren't you talking?
Well, I'm not really the one that knows the most about this situation, but I do know the most about you.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you're in this spot, and sure, this god did something for you a long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
but this god has also robbed you in bringing you back. She has robbed you of mortality.
Yes.
She's robbed you of your agency.
Mm-hmm.
We want you to be free. This god, I understand you honor and respect this god. This god is suppressing you, and it's suppressing all these other people.
Mm-hmm.
We're sent on this mission to get rid of these gods.
Mm-hmm.
And this mission has valor. They evade their mortality on this quest to consume power, and they dishonor every mortal sacrifice with every spell they cast. And we are on this mission. We're going to restore their honor by taking their breath and by restoring the magic to the world. I've never been a fan of magic. I've never been a fan of gods. I think there's some dishonor there. I think there's dishonor that was brought upon you. I think you have an honorable heart. I think the sacrifice that you've made to sell your soul to this god for your wife and child, I think there's great honor, and I think in return you've been given a great disservice.
Mm-hmm.
This immortality, at this point you are bone. You are not a man.
Mm-hmm.
We can restore honor to you too.
Restoring honor to me means me dying, and I'm okay with that. But what you're saying right now is extremely hypocritical, because what you're standing right next to is two people that you immediately discredited by saying those statements. The person to your right is inherently blessed with magic. The person to your left was blessed by the gods, and that's why he's even able to see me right now.
How is that hypocritical? They both want what I want.
Do they? Because they were willing to accept their marks.
I think they're afraid. And I think you're afraid too.
I'm afraid of much more than you know.
It's probably true. But that doesn't mean you have to do it alone.
As you see, he points a finger towards you. I'm going to need you to make a DC 20 wisdom saving throw.
Nat 20.
It's a nat 20. As you see, he points a finger towards you. And this was a scrying spell. You could elect to fail, or you could immediately go through it, depending on what you want to do.
What is that?
A scrying spell is something that sees your outward thoughts And you could tell on that nat 20 what his emotions behind the spell was. I'll give you that 100%. He is trying to see your backstory, not all the information that you know about Zenith.
Is he going to be, if I let him do this, is he going to be aware that I could have not let him do it?
He would.
And I'm going to let him.
He asks you in the next second, what if you passed away? In one of your adventures, that bear killed you off, and your village was in trouble. What if Miss Onnet was about to die because she is in a warring nation? And inherently, you have the ability to come back, and you have the ability to stop that from happening. Would you not give 300 years for that?
It's hard to say. Again, I think there's honor in sacrificing mortality. But I think not having mortality, taking mortality, I think that's a great dishonor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm of the belief that if I were to fall in one of these battles, that I know great warriors that would fight for what I believe in. You see, our mortality, us as men, we're not tied down by life and death. Our ideas, our impact, that is what keeps us alive.
Mm-hmm.
If life has no end, where is the passion in the time that you spend? You can walk, you can talk, but where is the thrill of being alive? We're talking right now, and we're not on a level playing field.
Mm-hmm.
These are my fellow men, and you are not. It's dishonorable, I think you understand. It would be dishonorable for me to do the same. Would I do it to protect? I don't know. But I know that if I did, and I had a chance years later to remedy that cost, I would stop at nothing. Not only to liberate myself, but to liberate every other person who is a victim to these monopolistic wizards that call themselves gods.
Mm-hmm.
That's freedom. That's why we're here.
It's an amazing idea. It's a wonderful idea. But do you know what not having these gods around means?
I do. It means that...
No. You don't know what that means.
I can't foresee all the effects.
Not having these gods around means they reconjoin. Saying this right now is something that is completely taboo. Something that I'm not allowed to say at all, but believing your intentions behind it, I see a much younger version of myself. Someone who had a very, very idealistic view of the world. The gods weren't always separate. When the gods came down, they were one being. They were all one being. A being that was to come down and destroy the earth. They separated from the Mighty Six, heroes 1,000 years ago that fought this planet-destroying monster. And they were able to separate them into 4 separate beings. Zenith, the brain, the one who controlled all the decisions. One of the most powerful gods out of all of them, and that's why the main 3 had a mutiny on her. Because the reason that this monster destroyed planets is because Zenith was the one that wanted to do it. The other 3 gods were different organs. People say things all the time like Solus was the heart and Raynar was the soul, or Arasil was the stomach. It doesn't matter what organs they were. doesn't matter in the slightest. Zenith was the one who made all these horrible decisions, and what she's trying to do by weakening these gods right now is to eventually kill all of themselves. And as soon as that happens and the gods are gone, the monster will be reborn. This world will be destroyed, and everyone that you know and love will be gone. These gods cause order. Even if it's chaotic, it causes order. What do you suppose we do when a planet-destroying monster comes? Because I promise you, you're not too accurate with that spear.
I suppose that when that monster comes, we're going to fight him. We're going to fight him together. Not just us, but with you too.
You can't even take down the 3 generals, let alone this monster.
Maybe not. But I know damn well we're going to try.
Roll a persuasion check.
So feel free.
No, I feel like it's your.
19.
19. On a 19, he says, "It's an interesting prospect. Very much so is. I will not hinder what you guys want to do, because I think it's very valiant. I think it's extremely idealistic, though. We don't know what happens when these gods reconjoin. We don't, because I was not alive 1,000 years ago. I also serve a god of lies. I could have been lied to when this came out. But inherently, I cannot risk what is for hope that what is to come is better. It's not something I could do.
It's something you have to do. It's something all of us have to do.
We may not know the end, but I'd rather see my world destroyed than have to watch another boy grow up not knowing who his mother is, have to see his father tortured in front of him, have to hide his identity for another 10 years. And a man like yourself would have to live dead for 300 years without his wife and children.
Mhm.
I'd rather see it all gone.
I would rather see it all gone, knowing that we had the freedom to fight it. We did so together. And there wasn't a hierarchy. There wasn't monopolizing this magic. There wasn't all of this power. We haven't lost our humanity. But as men, as man, we rose up and we fought together.
Well, I will say, I can't fully align myself with you guys. I can't. But I do want to say, I think we have a very similar goal right now.
Agree.
A very, very similar goal. And I want to say my goal and see if your guys is at a similar state. The resummoning of this monster is not something anybody wants, correct?
No.
Then the weakening of the gods is inherently a bad idea. And if you guys want to try killing the main 3 after that, we can part our ways at that point. But inherently, there's one thing that's very, very important to me. And that's finding Zenith and stopping her at all costs. Because the more weakened these gods get, the stronger she becomes. She is subjugating them to her rule. She's extremely smart. She's targeted the spirit realm. She is trying to reconjoin them in any way she can.
I understand this plot has layers. I understand there are gods and consequences for what we do. And I think all of us know that. We're not trying to do this on some kind of rebellious ignorance. We want your help. What order they go in, it doesn't matter to me. All that does matter is it all goes. All the gods, all their power, all their ideas. And if it spawns some kind of monster, so be it. But I want to point out that you heard that from the God of Lies.
That I did.
I think you and I are in a very similar spot. I think the primary difference being in respect, this comes from the place of respect. Because I'm in this place too. But I think you're afraid.
I am.
And I respect that. I am too. I wake up every day and I'm afraid. So do they. But we have a chance here to control our destiny, to change our fate, and to flip this world upside down. All these power struggles and monopolies of magic, it can all come toppling down. And could we do it without you? I don't know. But we don't want to try. You're in the same spot as us. If you have disagreements on how the ends justify the means or the order of operations so gods don't get too powerful, I want to know. I care about your opinions. I care about what you think. So do it with us.
The position you guys are in is extremely vulnerable. You guys don't realize how easy of walking targets you guys are. Not only for Zenith, but for the other gods.
Well, I think most of the time we're driving targets because the bus parked over somewhere else.
Still in Era 9, but
Yeah.
you know how easily I led that bus aside? All I had to do was possess your little goblin friend.
It's true.
It's all I had to do to make him drive into that town. It's all that I had to do. And then I got you guys right into my lair where I was strongest. The generals don't need to do that. They don't need to do that in the slightest. They're the 3 scariest people in all of Arcadia. They all have around 10% of a god's power. It is horrifying. I'm assuming you guys are from Eldramore, right?
More or less.
More or less is right.
I'm assuming you guys have heard the fairy tales of Aurora Valmir, correct? And as you guys say, as he says that name, I want all of you guys to roll a history check real quick.
What about my thing?
What?
What about my thing?
You
I do
can.
not remember that. I got a win that one.
This is what I'll say. That is from a god. And inherently, you guys are talking about a certain thing right now. It is something that you can use, but it is a vision from that god.
Yeah, it isn't that idea.
Don't do that right now.
Come on!
If you'd like to, you can.
Is it from Zenith?
It is from Zenith. Yep.
Alright, so I rolled
I got a 16.
an 11. I got a 1.
Gotcha. So I'll say anything above a 10. You guys know in specifically Eldramore, Aurora Valmir is told as like a boogeyman of sorts. What she is someone who makes people scared of their own shadows. And it's like a boogeyman of sorts. It's something that you like tell your kids before you go to bed, like, oh, don't be mean, or Aurora Valmir is gonna come get you guys. It's legitimately like a fable that people say in Eldramore.
Is
Boogeyman.
it Valmir or Valmore?
Valmir.
Val.
Yeah.
Hogwash.
We've heard of that fable, yes.
I've heard of that too. I met her once. She's no big deal. She doesn't do good card tricks.
Well, she is the most powerful sorcerer in all of Arcadia. She is probably the most terrifying woman in all of Arcadia as well. She is not fake. She is 100% real. And the only reason that you guys have been told that she's fabled is because she doesn't make Eldrimore look that good.
That's not shocking.
So you curb stop on people?
Uh,
I don't think that's part of it.
much worse.
What?
So no.
Curb stop is pretty
I
bad.
think that's part of it. I think she would be way more.
I mean, if
feared.
something was going to make Eldrimore look bad, curb stomping and stuff.
Anyways, her main thing that she does is a power that she got bestowed upon by Solus himself. It's called Daylight Sanctus. It's probably the scariest magical spell in all of Arcadia, and I'm going to keep saying this when I describe these people. Sorry. Daylight Sanctus is a spell that locks you and the other person into a one-on-one combat. It was something that was derived. She was the last general to be named, and she was made to specifically kill the other ones. Not to lead the battle or lead the war, specifically to kill the other generals. Daylight Sanctus is the epitome of divine magic, in my mind. Anyone who has ever seen it no longer goes out in the daylight because of how scared of their own shadow they are.
You know, in my village, there was somewhat of a watchtower. And I remember hearing all the time about how powerful the watchtower is and how that's what keeps us safe. One day, bandits arrive at the village, and like always, they show up, they see the watchtower, they assume that many things are pointed at them, and they run away. Until one day, one of the bandits throws a rock at the tower, only to find out that it was made out of paper mache. My point is, you can tell us how scary these things are all day. You can tell us how we're not going to win and how this general will beat us or how we're destined to lose here. But you never know until you throw a rock at the tower. We don't know how big this beast is going to be. We don't know about these generals. We know they're coming after us. And we know because of that, they better start counting their days.
If you ever met one of these generals, you would be eating your words right now.
Maybe.
You guys know, in any scenario, you guys wouldn't be able to beat me in a fight, correct?
I believe that.
I'm half as strong as these generals are.
But here we are.
You guys can try talking your way out of it as much as you want to. When you get given that much power...
It's not about talking. It's the purpose of a man. It's the purpose of us.
Well, one of them's a woman.
It's the purpose of us adventurers. We fight. We have honor from the king. It's not about whether we think we're going to lose. We must believe we will. Or else what point is there? Half the battle's in your head. That's the half that you need to know is going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I understand you're at an impasse with this. You told me that I remind you of a younger you. What do you wish you could say to a younger you? If he was standing there looking at you and he was asking for your help.
Probably to not get hit by the boulder.
That's how he died?
Yeah.
In combat?
Mm-hmm.
Like a catapult?
A catapult boulder.
You're an idiot!
That's one way to put it, yes.
I think that's good advice, first of all. I think that's good advice, first of all. But if a young you was standing on your doorstep asking for help, you've come so far, 300 years, you have all this power. And let's be honest here, you have nothing to lose. Would you help him?
Of course I would help him, but the thing is that the help that I needed was given to me at the time that I needed it. I am in a position right now that I don't want to be doing these things. Doing a bad thing for a good reason, in my mind, is okay. But past those 50 years, when my wife and my kids passed on, I am now doing a bad thing for a bad reason. And that makes me a bad person.
So why do you do it?
Because I deserve it.
You don't.
I do.
You don't.
I promise you I do.
No, I'm telling you, you don't. You were in a vulnerable position. A god comes to you offering you life on a silver platter.
Mm-hmm.
You're a warrior. You don't have the, I don't know if you've gone to school. You don't have the foresight to understand the risk. She stole your mortality from you. She stole your honor. She stole your legacy. And now you have a chance right now with us to get all of that back.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it kills you. But maybe that's what you want. If I'm in your position, again, I think maybe I would have accepted her offer. And I think every day after that, especially when the wife and kid died, I would have regretted it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be in that position anymore. You don't, because you're not the only person suffering from these gods. Every person who is stealing from their power, 95% of magic users are taking from these gods, and they're suffering. They're suffering and they might not even realize it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're telling me we can't rise against the odds and beat these gods when 95% of the conceivable wizards are on our side, I think somebody just needs to show them the way.
Mm-hmm.
You may think like it's too late. Like you've been too bad to be saved. You've
Mm-hmm.
done too many bad things. But I gotta tell you, there's a guy who's willing to forgive it all.
No, bro.
Wait.
And his name is me. I'll forgive it all.
Okay. I am 500 years old and I haven't been befuddled in a while, but where was my train of thought?
Excuse my friend here. He might be still a little,
You weren't befuddled when I pulled the 7 of spades out of thin air?
No, I saw the trick. I saw it.
Caesar.
You and I both know you didn't see that trick.
Okay. Shut up. I'm a 500-year-old wizard. Don't tell him that I didn't see the trick.
Not my fault you haven't seen everything yet.
I'm sorry. Okay.
What are we doing
Anyways,
here?
he looks over and he looks at Arden. My question to you, I saw a little bit of your dream state. Where do you come from?
That is a good question. And I can get back to you when I figure that out.
You still haven't figured out where you're from?
Not entirely.
It's probably going to be a surprise when you meet the generals then.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll probably figure it out soon enough. With where you guys are heading, there's a very high chance that you meet at least one of them pretty soon.
That is extremely foreboding.
A little bit.
Is Arden a demigod?
Not as far as I know.
We want you to come with us. I'd reach out my hand.
At this point, I will say, on 19, you get very, very close. The DC was 20. You were right there. So I'm going to say that I don't think he flat out rejects your hand. He says You did not lose the DC more than 5, and you did not lose the DC more than 10. If you lost it more than 10, it would have been a fight from the beginning.
Fair.
You did not lose it more than 5, but you got within 1 of it. So I will say in this scenario, he says, once again, you could say all the fancy words in the entire world. I have lived for almost 70 times more than you guys have. I get it. You have lived through a lot. You have. I've seen what your past was. And I think you were raised extremely well. But inherently, these gods are not good. They aren't. But I think we can mutually agree right now there is one god that needs to be stopped. Because the other 3 already have been. You guys don't know where the tomb is. I don't know where the tomb is. There's 3 people that know where this tomb is. And they're the 3 generals. If you guys want to fight those people and throw your lives away, you are more than welcome to. You are more than welcome to. But I've met Vulcan Stormborg. I've met him. As soon as you hear the word Stormborg, immediately what pops to your mind is Ruiz Stormborg, the assistant to the king. I have met Vulcan Stormborg before. Most terrifying man that I have ever met in my entire life. And knowing that there is 2 people out there that is just as terrifying as he is, I'm sorry. Until you see a general and know what I mean, I cannot accept that offer. But I like what your guys' mission is. I do. I cannot help you guys kill my god. I can't. But I'm willing to let you guys go.
I'll accept that. I accept your open-mindedness. I accept your generosity. But I want to say one more thing to you. If you believe in something, you say you believe in our mission, you like what we're about, then fight for it. If you think this world can be better, and if through our conversation you believe that it can even be 5% better, 1%, and you sit here in your tower, which is, albeit nice, but you don't do anything to change it, fight for what you believe in. And I don't know if I need to say this, but I would like to use Commanding Presence.
Commanding Presence?
Mm-hmm.
That is a spell, correct?
No. It's like a, what's it called?
Is it
It's a superiority dice for, like in combat. I can do like a charisma.
Okay, yeah, if you'd like to make another charisma check, I will say this, though.
It's advantage, but yeah.
Then, if it's advantage, so inherently, this is the second time that you've made a roll based on this.
This is fair.
I do want to say that advantage and disadvantage will cancel each other out. This would be a straight roll. Because this is the second time that you've tried attempting this, and he has already flat out denied you. If you want... What?
Partially.
Partially. You are 1 away from
Partially.
it. The DC is still 20. If you would like to do it, you are more than welcome to, but it will be rolled straight.
What do you guys think? It's +4. Well, with the...
Well, you have a superiority dice.
Do you have enough left to also do...
I've got 2 still.
What did you say happens 10 through 15?
Lower
This
than 10.
this one will not be a straight up, even if you
Okay, go for
lower...
it.
I will also say, you have already tried doing it. The repercussions for rolling low is not going to happen anymore. He's not going to immediately kill you guys because you
Sure.
roll super low.
So I'm allowed to add a superiority die to the ability check.
Yes, and it would be
Okay.
straight if you would like to.
I think we're going to do it.
Okay, go for it.
Spirited die.
I'm going to say right
It's a
now...
D8.
Hey,
Yeah,
do we
you
have our
go for it.
inspiration back for the session?
So this is what I'm going to say right now. Not specifically on this because you can't put advantage. Actually,
That's
you
fair.
do have inspiration, but I'm saying not specifically for this
but not for
because
that.
you can't double stack
That's what I
advantage.
thought. I thought.
I'm going to make this an emphasized roll.
Oh.
What does that mean?
You are going to roll 2d20 and take the farthest one from 10.
Okay.
Does he still get to add die to this?
He does. He does still get to add the die.
12.
Okay.
15.
The 12 is your roll then, or the 15 is your roll.
15 is my roll.
15
Plus
is your
4 is 19. Plus 5. That's 24.
roll. On a 24. He says, "Okay. I'm willing to help. But I'm sorry to say, me standing up to one of these generals until I see exactly what you guys are capable of is not something that I'm willing to do. I need to see your guys' exact capabilities before I'm even willing to stand up to one of them. You guys don't know these generals, you've never met one of them.
No. But I appreciate your help. And I think together with our idea, with our hope, I think we can both get what we want.
Okay. Well, then let's start from the very beginning. Exactly what I asked at the very beginning. Tell me everything you know about Zenith."
Well, you've got your funny little teleport doohickey magic.
Mm-hmm.
And I like your throne room, but I've got a pretty sweet ride waiting for me. You think you could take us to the bus and we could talk about it on our way?
To the bus?
Swagmo bus. Sorry, that's copyrighted. Can't say it.
Okay. The Swagmo bus is outside the tower right now.
Oh, really? You
Yep.
brought that too? I appreciate
did.
that. That's
Godfrey
pretty
drove
cool.
all night while.
Yeah, where is Godfrey?
Both of them are passed out somewhere in the tower.
Where's
Both
Julius
of
Cheezer?
Right.
Well, you said both of them.
Julius Cheezer
you could've
as
left.
well. Well, I will say that rats aren't as heavily pursued in this country as much as your guys' is. It's really strange. Solus is supposed to be a god of light and truth and niceness, but then they just go capture rat people and deport them. Seems kind of strange.
I think it's because the king's a cat person.
Well,
Might have something to do with that.
inherently, the king has been heavily altered by Aracel.
Oh.
Heavily.
Heavily.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, the old king, Leon Pennywhisker, I mean, all they had to do to make him think, Evan think that a rat killed him was claw marks on the throat. That was it.
He seems so smart.
He's not.
I guess he's
No offense. I saw your surface level thoughts. I know that you think very highly of him, but he is a 12-year-old.
Okay, I didn't say I thought highly of him.
He was looking at whatchamacallit, at Arden,
Yeah,
or not at
Lucas.
Lucas when he was saying that.
To your earlier question,
Yes.
before any of us can answer, I want your word that you're actually willing to help us.
Does my word mean a lot when you know how good I am at lying?
You can see right through your skin.
Yes,
Your
it
word's all
does.
I've got.
You have my word.
Well, then, to tell you the truth, I don't think any of us know very much about Aerosol or Zenith at all.
No, I think Arden would be the professional, but could we have this conversation in the bus? I kind of want to see my rat and my goblin.
Of course, yeah. Are you guys willing to teleport?
Sounds great.
Is it
Beats
painful?
flying.
I
Not
wasn't
painful.
awake last time we did it.
Not painful in the slightest.
question.
Okay.
It's like vampire rules. I need to hear that you guys are all willing.
Take me!
Gotcha. All right. As he immediately teleports down, you guys are at the very bottom of the tower, right in front of this micro bus.
Where's Godfrey and Rat Boy?
You see as as soon as I'm going to say that you legitimately asked him to him, he goes, ah, crap, I forgot about them. As he does that, as both of them were incapacitated, as you feel a little, like, inside the Swagmo bus.
Can I go see if Godfrey's okay?
You can, yeah, of course.
What would that be?
Just roll I'm going to say insight instead of medicine.
I'm gonna do it too, actually.
Of course, yeah. Anybody who would like to.
The man who can't see.
He's my goblin. I would know.
19.
Ah.
I got a 16.
Anyone who rolled above a 15, you can immediately tell that his form is back, like he's not pale anymore or anything like that. And I'll say Lucas specifically, you kind of realize that like red glint in his eye that you saw initially, fully gone. He is no longer under any control or anything like that.
Awesome.
But he is still incapacitated.
So I guess I, walk up to the driver's seat, put my little spear down, and I honk my little horn.
Mm-hmm.
But my horn honk sounds like...
What does it sound like?
Before we go, what is your guys' plan? Where are we going?
Well, originally we were sent to find the tomb.
And how is you guys going to plan on doing that?
What's that place called?
It's called Fortuition.
We were gonna go to Fortuition.
Just ask people, hey, have you seen the Tomb of God?
That was pretty much the plan.
Okay. So, I'll say inherently, who'd you get that plan from?
I'll give you one guess.
I feel like you guys could have realized that was a plan made by a 12-year-old.
You seem knowledgeable at the moment. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, in our defense, we were also exiled and given like $1 billion.
That is valid. I'll say that. Well, before we leave, I probably should grab this. As you see, he disappears real quick and reappears as you see an orb in his hand. Now what this orb kind of looks like, in my mind, I know this is a weird way to describe it, and it's immediately going to throw some red flags in your guys' mind, like a green goblin bomb almost, where it's...
So he's got a bomb.
So he's got a bomb.
We turn people into skeletons.
So it's
Play
like...
that clip, get in.
One for the blood guys, go for the skeleton.
Throws it down.
So it's like gold on the outside with like little like on each of the what would this be, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, on like the 6 like edges of it, like of the actual sphere, there's like a green orb inside that you see kind of like the pieces of like the gold metal kind of rotates around it and shows parts of it at like different times.
Sick.
As he says specifically to you guys, as we're leaving, look back towards my tower. As you guys are, I'm assuming, going at this point, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are going, and as you finally get past this protective bubble, you see the tower immediately. It's like almost like a warping effect. As you guys are going out of it, you see like a little ripple on like the outside of it as the tower fully disappears. As he says, that tower is not only able to hide its presence and its significance of it being there, it can't only just go invisible, but it protects you from seeing or being... This thing does the same thing. So, when I talk to you guys, I'm going to always have this activated. Remember, if you guys are not within the bounds of this, it's only around 10 feet around this. You guys are able to be seen. You guys are able to be tracked. Inherently, gods will be listening into you. And I guess a better way to say it is God. Because there's only one right now. So be very careful when you are not around this.
bus has Wi-Fi.
What does that mean?
What is that?
What is Wi-Fi? No.
Wait, so we shouldn't talk around him when he's holding
No, we
the orb?
should.
You should.
Only
That's the
when
one.
holding
That's
the
the.
orb.
Only
That's the
when
one
he's
time
holding
that you're able to talk about it.
Okay.
But he says, now, let's go over all the information that we do know. Currently, we're going somewhere, but tell me all that you guys do know about Zenith. Because inherently, she has marked you guys, which is significant. She has not marked anyone else on this earth.
You guys, as in.
You three. All three of you guys have been marked, just one of you guys did not accept it.
I see.
Well, I think it's clear that Zenith wants us to do her bidding. Hence us being marked.
She wanted you guys to do her bidding?
I think she was trying to win soldiers over.
Did she ask for all three of you?
Yeah. Believe so.
It's interesting.
She tried to mark all three of us, right?
She
Tried.
did. She did. Inherently, that means that maybe you guys are a little bit more special than I thought you guys were.
Yeah.
Aww. Aww, thanks. I crossed my legs.
I didn't mean it like that.
Crossed my legs.
King Skelton's in Tsundere.
I didn't realize you guys were that
It's not like I like you.
I mean, it's not like, yeah.
You see as he says, she is around, she's probably a little bit less powerful than the other gods, but that's the other three gods combined. She was able to do this by herself because the gods are divided. But she's able to do this by herself, so reaching out to you guys doesn't make any sense to me. Because inherently, no offense, you guys aren't the most powerful people in the entire world. You guys are, what, D-rank adventurers?
So how did I do that?
Depends how you measure.
Very interesting group. Very, very interesting group. But inherently, I don't know why she would offer that out to you guys. Has any... This is going to be very intruding. Has any other gods talked to any of you guys?
I had a conversation with Aristotle.
You've had a conversation with Aristotle?
Yeah, she's an interesting conversation.
Yeah, she's horrible. But what did that conversation look like? And I want to let it be known, I think this is news to both of you guys. Or did you tell them that you had a conversation with
I
Aristotle?
alluded to it. I don't think I really talked.
Yeah, we didn't have a conversation.
Okay, so this is minorly
I'm
news.
wide-eyed right now.
Did
Did he tell you?
What?
Did he tell you?
There's no one around. But you had a conversation with her?
Yeah, she's a. It
Cut off
was,
somebody's donkey cart.
it was not a very fun conversation, but
What did it look like? Because having a conversation with a god that you are not serving is not usual.
mostly. Well, at first I was trying to like work her a little bit, get a leg up, and then I realized I would probably get killed for that, so I stopped.
Well, where did you have this conversation? Like, what was the means that you got to be in that scenario?
We were in the sewers hunting rats, and then I like walked into a room, and it was like real scary and real dark.
That's you have to
And she started speaking me through a statue, and then she was like kind of there. I don't know.
Sorry, I was only partially listening. You know that we're like invisible to everyone right now, right?
What do you mean? How does that affect
That's
me
a red
having
light.
to
That's a red
drive?
light.
I know. See, that's the problem, partially, is we don't want to get hit and T-boned by one of these guys. You know, I don't know who lives out here. There might be other skeletons.
Do you want me to turn it off so Zenith can hear us?
No, but I just need to drive carefully.
Okay.
Green light.
So you said you were talking to her in a sewer.
Yeah. So yeah, she told me, she gave me my site, which
Was that
kind of
was
bad
that in,
news.
Yes, was that in the same sewers that you guys freed Zenith in?
Yeah, it was like a room over. Kind of shocking, actually. I think she was
Okay.
trying to get into that room.
So Arisa wasn't able to get in that room.
No.
how'd you guys get in there then?
The voice.
I heard a voice.
I thought
Well,
he was crazy.
that is a sealed chamber. So Arasil trying to get in there. Are you guys confident that was Arasil trying to get in there?
I'm fairly confident because she said, "My name's Ursul, and I gave you your son." I'm like, "Clearly."
Oh, I want to get into the secret place. You guys have to open it for me.
I'm sure that's exactly what she sounded like.
And then there's the little
So-
voice that's like, "Open me." So next thing you know,
No,
they
yeah.
open the door.
the little voice more like, "Ah!" That's more what it was doing.
Yeah, it was like,
So this is this is what I want to tell you guys. You guys have been in very intense situations, and I think you guys think this is normal at this point, but I want to let it be known how the magnitude of the situation you guys are in right now.
I'm a little desensitized to all of this.
That's valid. You guys are talking to the third most powerful person in Arasil's army. You guys have met two of the most powerful beings in the entire world, and you guys currently are acting like it is no big deal. This is very significant that you've met her.
I guess you can say we're fated for fortune.
Wait, say that again. I feel like you gotta have a good attitude about these things. Is my philosophy here.
You guys are gonna meet these generals, and they're gonna
And it'll be Tuesday.
no.
What day is it?
I don't know. I don't even know what Tuesday is if I'm being honest.
I think maybe just in the moment we're a bit desensitized. I mean, you have to understand, we found out the whole city was kind of fake, and we went to the skeleton castle, and then, it's been a long day.
I
But,
teleported twice apparently. I wasn't awake for one of them.
yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
so-
you were very much so
A
incapacitated.
lot has happened recently, but I can assure you that we are prepared for the opponents that you've been warning us about.
Like, you should understand, we were drinking like an hour and a half ago. We were singing. I was in a kick line singing Werewolves and Goblins.
And then everybody died.
So you had that whole conversation while drunk?
No, I'm sober now, but
No, with me. I was looking at Lucas. Sorry.
Oh, no,
You had that whole...
I don't drink.
Oh, that's why you weren't falling asleep. That makes more sense.
you roofied us?
I didn't roofie you. The people that I made through my spells did roofie you,
That's
though.
kind of. I feel like that's the same thing.
I think it's a little bit of a workaround.
Okay, fine. I roofied you. Okay, is
Somebody's
that better?
avoiding it.
Is that better? I roofied you.
Well,
Yeah, I appreciate the honesty.
Godfrey drinks her potions, so I mean, nobody's
Technically,
sinless here.
Technically, I made Godfrey drink
He
your
would've
guys'
done it
potions.
anyway.
Yeah, well,
He might have.
He threw potions at people before
He might have. Well, so let's go back to the sewer.
All right.
So, are you 100% confident that Arasil was trying to break into that chamber?
110.
Okay,
I'll give you that.
gotcha. On
Well-
top of the fact that who opened up that chamber?
I believe it was me.
Yeah.
I still don't understand why this god chose to speak to me, but they thought I was crazy. We were in the sewer, and it was actually the first time I ever met Caesar, so he didn't really know me super well, and I started rambling about a voice, and
I thought you were losing it.
yeah, and that's fair, honestly, but yeah, she led me to that area. She led us to that area, and then before
the
we knew
book.
it, yeah, there was the book.
Can I have all of you guys just roll a insight check? Is what I'll say.
Nat. 13.
Gotcha.
18.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Anyone who rolled above a 15 immediately see that the look on Igdrid's face is horrified. What he says is, okay, so where that god was buried was a sealing chamber. It was something to keep her out from the rest of the world. Now, why Arasil wanted to get in there, I don't know. But you being able to open it is very significant, because the power of a god wasn't able to. It's honestly extremely significant. Did you try really hard to open it, or was it just
opened right up.
It did shut behind us. That was scary.
Yeah.
I was a little bit manic,
I
so it's
thought we
hard
were
to
dead.
remember.
Okay. All right. And then, okay. What did Arasil say to you?
She told me that she gave me my sight, which was concerning because that's not kind of a great carrot to be dangling over my head.
So
And
she was the one that gave you your sight, correct?
apparently so. I have no recollection of that, but
Yes.
God of lies.
I suppose that's fair.
She's the god of lies, but she doesn't just lie out of the blue. I know that sounds insane to say that the god of lies doesn't lie out of the blue, but inherently, with how she tempts people, there is truth behind it. She didn't just say she was going to bring me back to protect my family and then fully abandon me. She gave me those things for a reason. It seems like these gods have a much more deeper connection with you guys than you realize. Inherently, they're kind of pursuing you in a way. Now, I don't know what that means in the slightest, but inherently, I think that's very bad. I do not think that's a good thing.
Yeah, I got the sense for that.
Have the gods do what they will. It
No.
doesn't change what we're gonna do.
Well, it might.
Doesn't have
I
to.
feel as though it depends on what they do is.
Not necessarily.
I mean, that's easy for you to say. You can see.
Arden, there's gonna be a way. This god, you forget that she's monopolizing this magic. That magic exists somewhere, and we're gonna find out where.
Well, currently, all of the magic is haywired because of Zenith.
And you can still see.
That is true. He could still see. Oh,
I think maybe the god of lies is trying to get more credit than she deserves, and I think maybe part of the reason you can see has a lot more to do with you than she wants you to believe.
Maybe, but I'm not sure what I would do to see without sight. Generally, that's not something that people do, or so I've been told.
It's true.
Well, Ingrid, what do you think?
I don't know what to think. This is a bombardment of a lot of things that have happened.
Good things?
No,
Wow.
no, not in the slightest. These are very bad things.
Tends to be that way.
Yep.
Worse than getting killed by a boulder.
Yeah, I think it is worse than getting killed by a boulder. It was. I don't want to be this guy. It was a very big boulder. It's very hard to dodge. But
I've dodged some big boulders before.
Yeah, I probably would
well, pulling the 2 of spades out of a deck wouldn't have dodged the boulder for you.
I
So
think it was a 7.
Yeah, it was a 7.
uh,
You still don't know how I did that.
shows how memorable the card trick was.
Wow. That's brutal.
Fully dissed on your card trick.
Poor Caesar.
I'm surprised you
I
didn't-
put my hand on his shoulder. But I'm still driving, so I'm kind of like...
So as you see, he says, so the only people that know where these gods are, which is what your guys' mission is, because the more you guys say it, the more I think you guys are meant to do this. You guys have a lot of connections with these gods, and they would not be reaching out to you unless there is a specific reason behind it. They must know something that I don't. They have to. So my question to you guys is, there's 2 ways to go about this. We could either delve deep into these gods' archives and see if there's some way to figure out more, or we could go straight to the source, which is their generals. Now, I'll say this right now. When I say we go straight to the source, to their generals, I don't mean me. I'm not fighting these guys. I know I will die if that happens. Because inherently, if I have to fight Vulcan Stormborg, I am going to die immediately. He is the strongest swordsman I've ever met in my entire life. He also has control over how much power I have. He is my phylactery.
Is he the aerosol one?
He is the aerosol one.
You be feeding that guy?
A phylactery in this world is not something that is familiar to you, but it does not require souls.
Okay.
A phylactery in this world is something that's more of like the holder of a soul. It is more of a title compared to an actual thing.
Okay.
Because in D&D terms, it means feeding souls to
I
something,
was gonna say.
which is much different.
Where are we right now?
You guys are heading north from or you guys are in the forest of Dura on the
road to Del Hesla.
on the road to Del Hestia.
Where were we?
You guys were halfway down
We
from
were like
here.
here-ish.
Yeah,
And
you
then
guys
we
were
got
halfway
north
in
here.
between Hessel Spring and Adventure City, and now you guys have teleported midway through the forest of Dura. I will say this, you guys are probably about 2 or 3 miles away from Del Hestia. That was the town that Gus saw the last episode.
They're gonna be there in like 3 minutes.
Probably, yeah.
Gus saw Del Hestia?
He saw Del Hestia.
Oh, out of
Yeah.
You don't know what Del...
Tower.
You can't even assume where you guys are, but I will say inherently that is where you guys are.
Well,
Well.
Well,
Mwah.
well, time to head out.
You tell us, 500-year-old man, or
Well,
however old you are. Here's my opinion on this. I think we should avoid fighting the super powerful guys. That's just my wise decision.
Mhm.
Maybe for now.
I think it depends.
I think
on-
for as long as that is a possibility.
I will be in your party as long as you guys don't fight him. So,
That sounds like a good idea. Where are we going then?
Well,
So?
we're on our way to Del Hestia.
and luckily, that is the biggest church in all of Grimreach. So,
Church of whom?
Aerosol.
Ah,
Mm.
wonderful. I bet it's really bright and lively in there. Not scary and full of eyeballs.
Well,
Well, the eyeballs are gone at this point.
oh, that's great.
Well, we got nothing to worry about then. But the bodies.
Yeah.
So, if we want to dive into that archive, that's 100% okay. But I want to prep you guys. At some point, if this doesn't go properly, or even if it does, you guys are going to have to fight those generals. You guys willing to do that?
What other choice do we have?
Yeah. Probably.
This is our mission, after all.
Okay. Well then, I'll tell you as much as I know about them. Because eventually I will have to leave your guys' party. Because I am very well known in these parts as somebody who is... My role is a inventor of magical apparatuses. My whole job is to make magical apparatuses for Vulcan, to make sure I put them in the treasuries of Aerosol. Now that's bad, because I've had 500 years of making magical apparatuses for Vulcan. He has more magical equipment than probably Eldramore and Arthrandus combined. What his divine gift was is called battle armament. He has full access to the entire armament of Aerosol. All the treasuries, everything. He does not have to attune or equip anything. He can just swap in and out of armor like it's nothing. He is also the strongest swordsman, in my mind, that I've ever seen. and that's 500 years of swordsmen's. He is extremely versatile, and there is going to be a point where he's going to try to contact me.
Speaking of contact, you keep saying you're going to leave.
Yes.
Is there a way that we can contact you? You know, I carry the spear around. You do magic. Can you maybe put your phone number in this spear here of mine?
You keep bringing up these things. I don't know what they are.
I will say this. This orb is like a one-way for people to not listen to you, but for me to be able to listen to you.
Hold on to the orb, then?
Hold on to the orb. If you speak into it, I will be able to hear you.
Okay, well, someone's got to take it. I'm driving. Do not give it to one of the animals in the back.
I will take the orb. I get added to my collection, of course. Oh, true. I feel like you can care for an orb well.
That's true. You
I do
ponder
have the
many
polishing
orbs.
cloth
Mm-hmm.
and that little spray.
How do you feel about this man holding your orb? Is that alright?
He already has one. I mean, dual-wielding orbs, it's okay.
Double
Let's
fisting,
go.
yep.
Can I take the orb?
Of course, yeah. The last general,
Spinning them like basketball.
Wait, last year. You only told us one.
he told you about
Aurora?
Aurora Valmir.
I'm writing it down.
Right.
Yes. The last general is Ardonia Scepter, high royalty of Arthrandus. He is impossible to sneak up on. He is the best gunslinger in the entire world. And
That part's not true.
Well, it might be true, but
it is.
We'll see.
how true is that?
What he was given by his god is a mile of true sight.
Oh,
Meaning
got
that
like 40 meters.
you have blind sight. That's a little bit different.
Yeah.
True sight, the difference, when he explains it to you, I'll explain it in character. The difference between your sight and his is you're able to see figures. You're able to see the rough outshape of them, and that was bestowed to you by Erisel. It's almost like the darkness fades and you're able to see what's truly there. It's almost like her power working in reverse, where inherently power from Raynar is completely different. What he was given is a mile of true sight. He could see into the ethereal plane, meaning he knows exactly when gods or high-ranking figures from other gods are coming. He knows exactly what their intentions are, and he could see you from a mile away. There's multiple times where people won't even be able to get within a mile of him before they're immediately dead. You can't even go near the main kingdom of Arthrandus without him knowing what your exact intentions are. He's extremely dangerous and extremely deadly.
Well, if we're holding the orb,
This orb doesn't work on people that powerful.
it works on gods.
It's a little bit different.
Kind of seems like these generals are the antithesis of us.
What do you mean by that?
From the scepter, that's been so good in the entire world.
I'm the worst gunslinger.
Aurora walks you into one-on-one combat like a true warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Vulcan. Magic. Haven't figured that one out, but
Of course.
in a loose way, it seems like we were meant to take these guys on.
I would suggest you guys take them on 3-on-1, not 1-on-1. It's a very bad idea to take them on
I
1-on-1.
don't know what's gonna reply to me. Seems like
Well-
I think we just avoid them. I think that's the answer.
coward.
That's probably smart.
Don't they have to die at some point for a mission to be complete?
Maybe. There's always a way around something.
It's true.
Well, this has been a very interesting talk. very, very interesting. And there's a lot of things that I could say to change how you guys do things or what you guys do. But doing a deep dive is something that I've done multiple times, at least here. I haven't found anything. Erissil keeps her location very much so close to her chest. All three of them are in the same location, meaning that they cannot share where they are. And I'm assuming Zenith doesn't know for some reason, because if she did, she would have already killed them. She wants to reconjoin that beast. We're at an impasse. I don't know exactly where to go from here. But I will say, inherently, there is going to be a lot. As he cuts his sentence off, you see the staff that he has in his hand starts buzzing almost. It starts buzzing and buzzing and buzzing as you see the stone at the very top of it shine bright red. As you see his hand starts to tremble a little bit. As you see, he says, okay. I'm going to give you guys a first-hand notice exactly what talking to a general looks like. As you see, he teleports outside of the van, and you see that he puts his hands up and cloaks you guys in another veil. And he cloaks you guys in another veil, and he cloaks you guys in one more. You see that he takes around 2 minutes to put up a lot of magical barriers. John Mark, roll an Arcana check for me real quick. And do it with advantage, please. 13. This is the most powerful and most amount of warding that you've ever seen put on anything that you've ever seen. There has been wards that you've seen to protect magical apparatuses. There has been wards that you've seen to protect important people. There was even a lot of wards that you saw when you entered his castle. There was a lot of wards that you saw when you entered the room with Evan Pennywhisker. This is the most amount of wards and protective spells that you've ever seen put on anything. And they're extremely powerful. And as you feel him cast these, they disappear immediately. As in, he puts on the ward and then you can't even tell it's there. He puts on another ward and you can't even tell it's there. He puts on another ward and you can't even tell it's there, on top of the ward that he already had, which was that ball. As you guys see appear in front of you, you guys, in my mind, and this is me telling what your characters are doing, but kind of all go towards the front.
Peering through the window. Yeah,
that's what I'm picturing. You guys see a 7'8" man appear in front of you. What looks like to be armor made out of volcanic metals. So you see lava legitimately flowing through his armor. You see a sword, probably around 8 feet tall, that just lands past him as he appears in front of you. Man with a very, very thick red beard, red hair that goes all the way down, kind of flowy in the back. As you see a man appear in front of you, as I need all of you guys to make a wisdom saving throw.
Um,
19.
13.
13.
Plus 9. Or, sorry, 9.
Gotcha. Immediately, anyone who rolled below a 20 starts trembling. You see as he appears, he leaves a crater in front of him. You see as Yggdrasil appears in front of him and sheds his human form, bows down to one knee, and looks up at Vulcan Stormborg. You notice a resemblance to Ruiz, the one that you talked to originally. As he immediately says to you, or to Yggdrasil, he says, "Have you made the next weapon?"
This is Ruiz.
This is Vulcan, not Ruiz.
What did you say about Ruiz?
This is Ruiz's brother.
Okay.
You immediately notice that he has a very, very similar reflection to him,
Yeah.
likeness. Obviously, Ruiz is a lot less scary though.
Yeah.
You see as Igdrid responds, sorry, as this is the first ever time you've seen him be out of words. Sorry, this is, I apologize, I got a little, distracted. But I did manage to, locate, the three. I located them. As all of you guys roll an insight check for me real quick.
21.
Okay.
16.
17. 6. No. Why is Gideon roll? I hate when Gideon rolls dice.
Anyone who rolled above a 20 can tell
Good job, John Mark.
that he's not going to reveal where you guys are. This is him trying to lie. He says, I found them, but unfortunately they did get away. As you see, Vulcan lifts up his sword, cleaves through, directly through his skeleton body as he falls immediately down to the floor. As what you tell is Igdrid is immediately dead. He's immediately died. As Vulcan reaches out, he sticks his hand through a portal, takes out a staff. This staff is very intricate in its design. It has like a spiral at the top of this very, very intricately designed wood, crystals going towards the center of this floating rock. As he immediately taps it on Igdrid, and Igdrid rises back up as the staff disappears. You made me waste one of the things that you gave me. I do not tolerate failure in any means. These are low-level adventurers. These are vermin, and these are the only people that know anything about Zenith. What do you think Erisil would have done if she heard about your failures? We can't speculate, can we? We cut over to Igdrid as he rises back up on the floor. Noticeably, he is fully shaken. This powerful creature that you guys had no chance of beating in any way, even if you guys teamed up, even if you guys had multiple years of development, could not beat in any regard, is trembling. He looks up and he says, I'm sorry. They have a lot of protection from immediately as soon as Vulcan holds out his hand, he stops talking. And you could tell that was magically applied. And he applied that magic through a lich who is 500 years of magical advancements. Immediately makes him stop talking with just a hand gesture. He says to him, I don't want to hear about your failures. I don't want to hear about any of your flaws, because inherently I don't care. I hold your soul. I hold all the power in my hands, and right now I am the leader of the army of Erisil. Find them, and if they're not willing to talk, kill them. Don't ever try to fail me again. As you see, Igdrid tries to talk again. Immediately he holds up his hand and he says, I don't want to listen to you. Do not speak in my presence unless you have something good for me. All three of the generals are working together. As you see, Igdrid shoots his head up. All three of the generals are working together. We need to regain this connection with our gods. Zenith is going to bring forth the beast. We are not letting that happen. We have one lead. One. And that's it. And you let them slip through your stupid skeleton fingers. If you ever fail me again, I won't use a staff to take you back. You're gonna have to talk to Aracil about it. And seeing how she's gone right now, there's not much for you to do. Never fail me again. Sorry, what was that she said? As you see, he puts his hand to his ear, as you see like a speck of, or like it's like a glowing orb that like forms in his ear. So he says, sorry, what'd you say, Ardonius? Okay, gotcha. I have to meet with the other generals. Are you going to fail me again? As he takes his hand and puts it down, as you see a massive weight lift off of Yggdrad. Yggdrad, trembling, says, I will not. I'm sorry. I promise you I will not fail you again. Good. Just remember, I know you do not value your life, but you value your servitude. Failing me is failing Aracil. You're failing the entire army of Aracil, who's currently in disarray. Do not fail me again. Alright, I'll be right there. As you see, he steps through a portal and disappears. As you see, immediately, Yggdrad fully falls down to the floor. What would you guys like to do?
Exit the bus.
We check
You guys
on
would like to exit the bus?
Whoa, wait, hold up. How far does the orb go?
I think my character just gets out and goes, looks at him. I think he's just concerned about him. I think Arden tries to say something. He opens the bus door, struts over to him on the ground. Is he in pieces or is he together?
He is together. But please roll me a stealth check with triple disadvantage.
That's not. That's not good. Oh wait, why do I have good stealth? Oh, but I have normal disadvantage.
Normal disadvantage does not go to quadruple.
Oh, okay.
Triple disadvantage is usually something that does not happen.
Well,
Okay.
18.
Boy, one more.
Oh! 7.
7. Tell me what your intents are when you step out.
To go see if he's okay.
Okay. As you step out, you feel a watching eye on you. Would you like to keep walking?
This is you. Don't look at me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
You keep walking, and you make it all the way over to him. You see that inherently there are, it's gonna sound crazy because he's a skeleton, but there are wear and tear on his bones. You see that there is cracks scuttled across all of his extremities. And you feel, as soon as you step out, the presence that Vulcan left, as you were forced down to one knee. Vulcan is not there, but you could feel the lingering presence that he has. You drop down to one knee, and you see exactly what the presence of a general is. As you see, Yggdrad starts to raise up a little bit more. He says, "Step back inside the barrier."
Are you okay?
No. step back inside the barrier now.
I back up when I listen to him.
You're not able to.
Arden has been trying to drive the bus to get the barrier closer to them, and he's like doesn't know how to drive, so he's like swerving around.
Roll a I don't even know what this check would be. I'll say dexterity with disadvantage, I guess.
Acrobatics.
Give me acrobatics.
Give me an animal handling check.
That's not good. 7.
7. I'll say you drive it into him, and it rolls over him a little bit. But you do get him inside the barrier. As you see Yggdrad look up, and he says, Ardonius has spotted us.
What does that mean? Like, spotted us, or spotted you?
I didn't want that to happen, but I think the generals know that we're working together now.
That's good.
I don't think that's good.
Keeps him with us, you know? We really got him now.
What
I
can
was
we
worried for a
do?
little bit, but like now you're ours.
What can we do to ensure your safety?
Well, we're inside this barrier right now, so inherently no one besides Aurora Valmir can see us. She would have to be very, very close to do that. So I think we get out of here as quickly as possible.
I understand that you're hurt. Do you need to lie down?
I'll be fine.
Arden, you're not driving.
Well, somebody's got to drive.
How much damage did I take from the bus?
We'll say it's 2 damage, halved 2.5. Or 4 to 0.5, because it's bludgeoning.
Okay.
So you took 1 point of damage.
I just nudged you.
Yeah, he just nudged him. But he says, we're not driving anywhere. We're getting out of here.
What, out of the bus?
No, we are disappearing.
To where?
Tell me somewhere.
Hessel Spring.
Okay. Are all of you guys willing to disappear?
Yes.
As he teleports, as you guys reappear to Hessel Spring, immediately, teleporting halfway across the map in about 0.5 seconds. This journey just became a lot more difficult.
Never get one. I got to do it with.
More accurately, you were roped into it doing with us, but
But the way that he made you bow, that's what we're talking about. No one should have to feel that. It's dishonorable. It's this power that compels you without physical strength or honor. And I'm sorry that we had to watch that happen, and I'm sorry you had to feel that. But that's why we're doing what we're doing. The sun will shine on us again. As I kind of like cornily gesture to my little sun emblem.
I roll my eyes behind my blindfold.
You guys are going to have to be a lot stronger before you're able to get to this point. What do you suggest we do?
To be honest, I am not sure.
Well, I think for now we rest. You're not looking too hot, and to be honest with you, after the Neil situation and getting nudged by my Swagmo bus, I'm not feeling great either.
I think we need to find a place to study and practice.
How's the academy?
The academy might be a good spot. I think for right now, we need to recuperate. So let's head into Hessel Spring. But the only thing is, if we leave this barrier, Zenith will be able to track us. We can't just carry this orb around.
Why not?
I can.
The orb's able to hide us from the god. But the barriers is the thing that's able to hide me from Vulcan.
Well, doesn't Zenith kind of still think we're working for her? There's no reason she would know we're not.
Can fake it till we make it.
I mean, we were on our way to Hessel Spring anyway. We just, from her perspective, we probably blipped off for a moment. But that could have been anything.
If it's any silver lining, Hessel Spring is known for being overlooked by the gods. There are no temples. They do not worship there. Maybe we'll be okay.
Maybe. Okay. Okay, so you guys have to get stronger. I need to find a way for us to not be viewed by the gods. Or I guess the gods aren't the problem anymore. It's just Zenith. Are you sure she still believes that you guys are working for her?
I mean, she may not, but I don't see a reason as to why she would be suspicious. We were working for her about 5 hours ago. We blipped out of her sight, and we've been in the barrier ever since.
Mm-hmm.
We're back now where we were on our way to anyway. If she comes and has a word with us, we just say, oh, we were abducted by the skeleton man, but we beat him, and we're back on track.
Mm-hmm. I'm able to be tracked because of how much presence I have. You guys are not.
Sure. Well, you can just stay on the bus. That'll work.
I need to go somewhere where they will never recognize where I am. I will try figuring out things for you guys. I cannot stay with you.
That's okay. I extend to shake his hand.
As you go to shake his hand, roll an Arcana check for me.
I've got a feeling I don't really know anything about that. Yeah, -1. Nat 1.
He's a skeleton.
So, on a 0, on a flat 0, you shake his hand, and you don't notice anything immediately off. I will say, what you immediately feel is a deep magical presence as soon as you touch him. And you feel it is the same presence that you felt when you left the Swagmo bus. Vulcan's presence. He says, I will have to disappear.
We appreciate your help. And I hope the next time we meet again, it's under better circumstance. This will be better.
Head off into Hessel Spring. Maybe try your guys' for tuition idea. Maybe Evan knew more than I did. Where are you guys heading after you go to for tuition now?
We'll consult. We know where to find you.
Gotcha. Can I see the orb before you leave? Gotcha. You see he holds it in his hand. He shifts his hand around it as he hands it back over to you, and this time it has turned red.
Why is it red? What does that mean?
It's just a change of communication for me to be able to talk to you guys. It was green when I was around, but now it's red, being able to show that I'm able to talk to you.
Sounds good. Well, thank you for your help.
Gotcha, of course. As he disappears, and that's where I'm going to end off what you guys do. But I'm going to cut back over to where you guys were. As you see Yggdrad reappear, you guys know where to be seen. You see Yggdrad appear, and you see two figures standing side by side towards Yggdrad. You see one, a woman, long dreads, wearing full white, with silver glints and things like that, a really, really nice scepter in her hand. You see a person standing next to her. You see like a monoglass. You see it's like fully blued out on the front of it. You see him wearing like deep set golds and like blacks with a massive like rifle on his back. He has white hair going all the way down his back, like a mutton chop almost. As you see Yggdrad appear in front of both of them. And as you start to see the form of Yggdrad disappear, you see Vulcan reemerge. As Vulcan reemerges, Yggdrad's form is still left on the ground, where he originally died. As you see Vulcan speak up and he says, they're in Hessel Spring. And that's where we're going to end off this episode of Fated for Fortune. We'll see you guys next episode.
Go anywhere in this cruel world. See you guys in January.